actually gonna cut straight to the chase and tell you what the title of this video is about. I believe, ladies, that you should never date a man who calls you a bitch. A matter of fact, I don't think you should date any guy who's willing to call any woman the B word. Because chances are, if he's willing to say that about some other woman, then once the infatuation and love drugs wear off, he's gonna have an easier time saying it to you. I know you might be thinking, oh, but yes or no, my guy isn't like that. My guy's so sweet toward me, even though he's crap toward all those other women. He's so sweet toward me. No, I am serious about this. If he says the B word even once, that is grounds to break up. I want to be very clear about this. I don't mean when a guy uses the B word in a joke, or when a guy has reclaimed the B word and made it a positive thing. Like, I know sometimes people like to say, hey, bitches. I'm not worried about that. If he's talking like that, I'd be more worried about the fact of whether or not he swings for your team. But what I'm concerned about is when a guy uses the B word as an insult toward a woman. Because when you see that, alarm bells should be going off in your head, right? You should be thinking, nah, I caught a scrub. I better send that fish back into the sea and keep on swimming. I guess what it really comes down to is how much respect do you demand from your guy, and what type of a relationship do you want to be in? Because I'm taking it as an assumption that you want to be in an equitable relationship with a lot of respect. But if that's not you, like, please, I invite you to plug your ears and go, la 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 la, I'm not listening, right? But I'm assuming most of you aren't like that. And if you aren't like that, then you have to consider what it means when you hear a guy insult somebody with the word bitch. When it's used against women, it's used as a way to say, this woman's being too loud, she's being too aggressive, she's being too rude, she needs to stop. But then it's funny because when you flip it and you use it against a man, it's used to say, hey dude, you're being a wuss, you're not being confident enough, you're not being loud enough, you're not being aggressive enough, stop. So when it's used against a man, it's used to tell him, stop being subordinate. When it's used against a woman, it's used to say, continue being subordinate. That's problematic. And to be honest, that's probably the same type of guy who years down the line is gonna have no problem calling you a nag, calling you crazy. Because that's what this type of guy does. He chooses disrespectful words and actions that essentially tell a woman to get back in her place because it's the easy option that satisfies his immediate needs. And I say easy because he's essentially willing to take a disrespectful, canned phrase and use it against you. No, but seriously, if you get into a relationship with somebody like this, you're getting into a relationship with somebody who's literally stereotyping you. And you either have to become a more aggressive version of yourself and fight back, or you become docile and play the role that he gives you. And neither of those sound fun, right? Because you're either the grumpy old wife or you are the, I don't know, house cleaner, cooker, taker care of when you frankly didn't want to be. And I mean, some of you guys do want to be. If that's you, then you do you, boo, right? But I could never support a relationship where you do something somebody else thinks you should do. Boo. Now, I don't know how long this has been, maybe 4, 5, 7 minutes, whatever. You might be thinking at this point, yes or no, why are you so concerned with my relationship? Like, you already found love. Like, go off in your happy corner and leave the rest of us with the table scraps that we get. But frankly, I'm telling this to you for 2 reasons. Number 1, I care. I don't think any woman should have to put up with medieval ideas of who they should be. Number 2, I'm selfish. What women do on a whole affects all of us. Okay, so when you give positive feedback to a guy who uses the B word as an insult, then I'm more likely to hear the B word being thrown at me when I'm walking down the street. What a lovely, degrading way to start a Sunday morning. And this isn't just for men, it's for women too. Like, none of us should be using the B word as an insult. Like, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? The same mouth that essentially tells women to get back in their place? Because that's what you're saying when you use it. At least when you use it as an insult. And all of us women suffer the repercussions, right? Because there's that constant refrain playing in our heads. You know, that one that says, continue being subordinate. And so we ask for less money at our jobs. Continue being subordinate. And so we don't ask for the higher jobs. And then finally, when one of us does break out of that mold, there are people who won't let you through because they're thinking in their heads, she should continue being subordinate. You guys, it is a vicious cycle and it needs to stop. And frankly, the only way you stop it is by demanding more of the people closest to you. So don't say it yourself. And ladies, never date a man who calls you the B word.